our being is very important tool of happiness. As a human being, we have 5 types of beings which can be a very good tool for our happiness. It's a simple thing, like physical being is a peripheral tool. Body is a tool for our happiness. Example, we dance, we sing, we swim. For psychological being, the mind is also very, very important tool for our being state. Through the psychology, like developing certain attitudes, getting what you want, all these things will give happiness. It's a psychological achievement. It's a type of peripheral, transient happiness what we get. Emotional being, the happiness itself is one of the emotions. Like that, there are a lot of other emotions which can be used for our happiness, like love, compassion, empathy, spiritual cosmetics, etc. These are all the emotions which we can utilize for our happiness. Of course, it's all transient and changing. Even ecological, like being with the nature, walking meditation, observing the birds, the unique nature of the nature, trees or leaves, anything, whatever you observe in the ecosystem. The happiness we derive when we appreciate and celebrate what we have. Like for example, today I went for walking. On the way I saw coffee shops, we had coffee, and then we went for further park, 1.5 kilometers from my house. In the park we hear so many birds chirping, the fragrance of certain flowers, the garden. So ecological being also is one of the important way of transient and changing happiness. Why I am using this transient and changing is because there is one more type of happiness, what we call it as ever-present being happiness, which is there in the background, which is always there, as the name indicates, ever-present. It is not mystical. It is a state which you are born with. It is your center. See, the periphery, what I am, is my physical. The being which is inside is the center. The psychological aspects is my periphery. The being, psychological being part is my center. Ecologically, appreciate the whole world. That is my periphery. My center is ecological being. So in everything there is a being which is my center, and where I experience the silence, the real being state, which is always there, which is never born, eternal, everlasting. Of course, this body can be killed, the mind will disappear after death, but that inner being state is going to get always there. That's why it is called as ever-present being. It has no beginning, it has no end. It is inherent. It's already come with you. We came as a body because of the parental genes, and later after birth we are programmed, so the psychology comes into picture. The mind came into picture. Of course, from the body as well as psychology we have both emotions. Later we experience the whole ecosystem, ecological being. But all these four, body, mind, emotions, ecology, all these things are all transient and changing. That's why its happiness is also transient and changing. But the inner inherent state, the silent state, the inner being, which is permanent, ever present, unborn. So that we need to in touch with that, so that we experience the inner being as a type of a permanent tool of happiness which can heal body, mind, and ecosystem. Thank you.